Welcome to VCC Connection and my space here. My name is Raye, and I'm so glad you've joined me. Recently, Bob and I took a vacation, 5 days in the Colorado Rocky Mountains, and we shared it with friends, and we had a delightful time. God showed us new things and had new adventures, and had time to sit, drink our coffee, watch the river go by, and we came home refreshed. Our minds were refreshed, our hearts were refreshed. I'd like to say our bodies were refreshed, but when you start hiking in the mountains, sometimes it's not so refreshing. Your muscles hurt a little bit. But it was a wonderful time, and we were refreshed. Isn't that why you take a vacation? To get away from what's holding you in bondage or weighing you down, or you're just needing time away. And that's what we had. And I got thinking about that, refreshing. The trip was refreshing. And is that scriptural? You know, I'm one that wants to know, is this a God thing? And so I went looking, and it is. Refreshing is part of God's plan for us. And the first place I found it was in Psalm 133, verse 3. Now, this is kind of a paraphrase, a Raye Combs paraphrase, but the unity of the brethren is like the refreshing dew on the mountains. The unity of the brethren, the believers coming together, is to be refreshing. Whether it's a time of praise and worship, or maybe it's coming together in service like we do here for our food pantry. Maybe it's coming together in a small group that meets in a home or a Bible study. Those times of coming together, of being in unity, are to be refreshing. Refreshing, not a time that you walk out of the door and go, did you see what they were doing? Did you hear what they... No. No criticism, no judgment, no negativity, but only refreshing, encouraging words spoken to one another. Uplifting words, good words, spoken to one another. A hug given, a smile. That's what comes when the believers come together. That's the refreshing God has for us. But even more, He is our refreshing. And He says so. In Isaiah 14, verse 5, God says, I will be to Israel like a refreshing dew from heaven. God is our refreshing. He pours over us. The dew lands upon our skin, and we are refreshed. Lots of times when Bob and I hike, we have to take a spray bottle with. Why? Because I don't sweat. And so for me to be refreshed, we have to spray me with water. And that cool water on my skin makes me feel so much better. And God, He rests upon me, and I feel so much better. I can lean back and relax and be refreshed, empowered, because of His presence. His presence with me. My eyes on Him is refreshing to my soul, to my spirit. He wants us to walk in that refreshing dew of Him every day, every moment. And so I encourage you this week, today, be in His presence, whether it's for 15 minutes, a half an hour, or just for a glance in His direction, He will be released to you in refreshing onto your spirit, onto your soul. And when you gather with other believers, let refreshing come into you. Release refreshing to others, that they may rest in the Lord Jesus. So, have a refreshing day today, a refreshing week, and I will see you next time.